In the silence of the deep, where light fails and pressure crushes steel like paper, the Mediterranean Sea hides many secrets. But some secrets echo through generations, like the disappearance of INS Dakar, a submarine that vanished in 1968 with 69 souls aboard. For over 3 decades, it was a wound left open, a ghost ship lost to time. What happened beneath the waves? Was it a tragic accident, or something far more mysterious? Welcome to Echoes Untold, where history whispers, and we listen. Before it was the INS Dakar, it was the HMS Totem, a British T-class submarine launched in 1943 built during the height of World War II. The Totem had seen her share of conflict. Designed for long-range patrols and stealthy attacks on enemy shipping, she was robust, if not modern. By the mid-1960s, Israel's naval capabilities were limited. After the Suez Crisis of 1956 and rising tensions with Egypt, Israel recognized the strategic value of a stronger submarine fleet. The Israeli Navy, eager to build up its undersea forces, purchased 3 T-class submarines from the UK. Totem underwent a comprehensive overhaul in Portsmouth Naval Dockyard, where British engineers and Israeli crews worked side by side. The submarine received upgraded navigation systems, radar, sonar, improved pressure hull reinforcements, and accommodations refitted for Israeli service. On November 10, 1967, she was officially commissioned into the Israeli Navy as INS Dakar, a name chosen not from mythology, but from marine biology, the swordfish. It was to be a powerful new tool in Israel's defense arsenal. No one imagined she would be at the center of one of Israel's greatest maritime tragedies. On January 9, 1968, Dakar departed Portsmouth on her maiden voyage to Haifa. On board were 69 crew members, including experienced submarine commander Lieutenant Commander Yaakov Raanan. The route was carefully planned, first to Gibraltar, then through the Mediterranean, with scheduled check-ins along the way. Despite her age, Dakar performed well. She stopped briefly in Gibraltar, and then continued eastward. Morale was high. By all accounts, the mission was progressing smoothly. On January 24, Dakar reported her position as east of Crete, and made contact with Israeli Naval Command. The message: Dakar was ahead of schedule and expected to arrive in Haifa by January 29. There were no warnings, no concerns, no signs of trouble. But that would be Dakar's last message. After January 24, all communications from INS Dakar stopped when she failed to check in at her next waypoint. Concern turned into panic. The Israeli Navy immediately initiated a massive search operation. Within hours, Israel called on its allies, the United States, United Kingdom, Turkey, and Greece, to assist in locating the missing submarine. Over 54 ships, including aircraft and sonar-equipped vessels, scanned the Mediterranean. American aircraft carriers deployed sonar buoys. The Turkish Navy swept the sea between Rhodes and Cyprus. The British Navy rechecked old sonar contacts, but there was nothing. By February 4, 1968, hope was lost. The Israeli government declared the Dakar and all 69 crew members missing and presumed dead. In the vacuum left by Dakar's disappearance, rumors and theories quickly spread, some plausible, others veering into the conspiratorial. Catastrophic mechanical failure. Some believed a sudden internal failure, perhaps a torpedo malfunction, water leak, or electrical fire, crippled the submarine so quickly that the crew had no time to respond. Enemy attack or sabotage. In 1968, Israel was locked in conflict with Egypt, and the Cold War was at its peak. Some suggested that Soviet or Egyptian naval forces had attacked the Dakar in secret. Diving beyond safe limits. Another possibility is that Dakar tried to dive deeper than her designed crush depth, either as a test or accidentally due to faulty gauges. The T-class was built for World War II standards, modernized, yes, but still vulnerable under extreme pressure. For over 3 decades, Dakar remained missing. Every few years, new searches were mounted. Israeli sonar teams combed the seabed. American experts revisited acoustic data from 1968. But the sea gave up nothing. In 1998, Israel finally sought help from Nauticos Corporation, a private American company specializing in deep-sea exploration. Using new deep ocean mapping technology, they reanalyzed Dakar's final transmission, estimated possible drift, and launched a new search. On May 28, 1999, At a depth of 3,000 meters, the mystery unraveled. The wreck of the Dakar was located 290 kilometers west of Haifa. The submarine lay in 3 large sections, but still largely intact. Experts concluded that Dakar had descended rapidly and uncontrollably. A possible flooding incident or critical systems failure likely caused her to nosedive, accelerating until she imploded under pressure. But the exact cause? Still unknown. The discovery of Dakar brought long-awaited closure to families. Each year, ceremonies are held, flowers are placed, names are read, and while the technical mystery of Dakar may remain unsolved, on the 50th anniversary of the loss, survivors' families gathered at the sea. Many had been children in 1968, waiting at the docks for fathers who never returned. The Dakar incident reshaped Israel's approach to submarine safety. It also taught a hard truth. The sea, for all our technology, still holds power beyond our understanding. But the Dakar is more than a sunken vessel. It's a time capsule, a national myth, a quiet reminder that even in an age of information, some stories remain elusive. What happened aboard INS Dakar in January 1968? Was it a tragic accident? A mechanical failure? Or something more shadowed, hidden by history and geopolitics? We may never know the full truth. But the memory of those 69 men lives on, in the hearts of their families, in the steel of their memorial, and in the silence of the deep. If you were moved by this story, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to Echoes Untold, where history whispers, and we listen. Fact-check note: this episode was created using verified and cross-referenced sources, including official statements from the Israeli Ministry of Defense and the Israeli Navy, reports from the United States Navy Historical Center, articles from Haaretz, the Jerusalem Post, and BBC News, documentation and search results published by Nauticos Corporation. The search for INS Dakar 1999 IDF report, translated and declassified. First-person interviews from families and veterans featured in the Israel Naval Museum archives. All historical facts, technical details, and dates have been double-checked and are accurate as of 2024.